interrupt the what I was gonna say. And I must say that I am so happy to see your faces, a lot of faces that I have not been able to see for a year and a half. So that makes me so happy. And I want to welcome all of you to the National Elementary, Junior, and High School Honor Society induction ceremony this April 27th, 2021. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our Eagle chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you two are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 2013. And with today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community.
De nada, buen día.
Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records that established our eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many students' organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as National Honor Society members. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we listen to the national anthems.
It is imperative that you make the most of it.
We may all be seated. We would like to begin this induction ceremony with a multimedia presentation titled Make an Impact.
When we're laying on our deathbed, you're not going to worry about how much money you had, how much power you had, how much prestige. You're going to see that that was all game, that that was all an illusion. The only thing that's going to matter is the impact you had on other people's lives.
We are all on a separate journey. But the beautiful thing about our life here on this earth is at my funeral, they ain't going to talk about my success. They're going to talk about who Nick was and how Nick lived and how Nick loved and encouraged.
Success is incredibly important, but even more important than success, it's having an impact. It's knowing you haven't walked the planet in vain. It's knowing that because you've been here, you've blessed lives, you've developed people, and you have made the world a better place.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Everything you gain in life will rot and fall apart, and all that will be left of you is what was in your heart.
Life is a mirror, and life gives us not what we want. Life gives us who we are. When you were born, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries while you rejoice.
Beautiful reflection. And this is exactly what we want to develop in these students, a positive impact in the society. And we're sure that they will do that. At this time, I would like to call upon our academic director, Mrs. Figueroa, with a welcome message. Mrs. Figueroa.
Ok, gracias. Buenas tardes a todos los padres y especialmente a los estudiantes, ¿verdad? Muy contenta de verlos y nos hacen falta, ¿verdad? Estamos deseosos de que todo esto se pueda, ¿verdad?, ir manejando poco a poco para tenerlos aquí porque ustedes son la vida de nuestra institución. Aunque más adelante, la misma Mrs. Arroyo y los inductees y los coordinadores de cada uno de las asociaciones les van a explicar. El pertenecer a la Sociedad Nacional de Honor es una asociación de élite. Y cuando yo hablo de élite, es los estudiantes excelentes de la institución. Y cuando hablo de estudiantes excelentes, no solamente estoy hablando de promedio, sino también de liderazgo, de carácter, ¿verdad? Y de servicio. ¿Okay? Los estudiantes que se incorporan nuevos, mayormente son los de cuarto, quinto grado, que es la escuela elemental. Ellos en la marcha van a ir aprendiendo a realizar unas actividades, ¿verdad?, para demostrar que ellos son la excelencia de la excelencia, ¿verdad? Ya los que están y que revalidan, como uno dice, ¿verdad?, que revalidan en la asociación, tienen que ir demostrando, ¿verdad? El por qué yo tengo que, me tengo que mantener, ¿verdad? En esta asociación. El año pasado nosotros no pudimos realizar esta, ¿verdad? Esta instalación porque todo lo de la pandemia nos tomó de sorpresa. Y estábamos viendo cómo podíamos manejar la escuela, cómo podíamos hacer los horarios, cómo poder trabajar para que todo, ¿verdad? Pudiéramos salir exitosos todos. Pero ya este año no había razón por la cual no dar esta instalación, aunque fuera, ¿verdad? De una modalidad nueva, distinta, ¿verdad? A nivel virtual, ¿no? La actividad es de ustedes, la iniciación es de ustedes y especialmente darle gracias a los padres, que son los que están apoyando día a día, son los que forman a estos estudiantes, son los que los acompañan, son los que los aconsejan a que, ¿verdad? Se formen como seres humanos, no solamente en el aspecto académico, sino también en unas características que son bien importantes. Así que bienvenidos en esta tarde, que disfrutemos todos, ¿verdad? Esta instalación y entonces continuamos entonces con nuestra actividad.
Thank you very much for those words. A round of applause for our academic director that has done a wonderful job this year. Moving right along, it is now my pleasure to introduce our guests. I will begin with Mr. Ronnie Lopez Cepero, head of school.
Good afternoon, everybody. As I look around at the faces here, I'm looking one by one, and I'm glad that all of you have your cameras on, and I'm very glad to see ex-students like Rocio, Abdiel, Valeria, our students that are now representing us in the different universities. I'm glad to see you. It's been a long time, but I'm not surprised by the faces I see here. There's studies that they do with National Honor Societies, estudio, right? Research. And the research has shown over time that the students that are in the National Honor Society in every school are the ones that are most successful throughout their lifetimes. Successful not only in their careers and financially, but in their academics and their service and their leadership in their respective countries. And I'm not surprised by seeing your faces here. And I'm looking through all of your faces, and these are the same students that are excellent when we were here in person. You're the same students that are excellent when the high honor comes around, when there's service needed, when there's leadership positions. These are the responsible students, the ones with high standards and honesty, and I'm not surprised by all the faces. So welcome, welcome here. I'm gonna share my screen to give you a little overview of who we are quickly. Let me know if you can see the screen. I need a confirmation from one teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see the screen.
Great. Is it visible, Chavati?
We can see.
We are able to see.
Great. So what's Washburn? Washburn is a small school, a young school, a successful school. Another school, another university in Topeka, Kansas called Washburn University is also a small university that has produced leaders, politicians, vice presidents, people that have changed the world. A small school in Topeka, Kansas, doing things that other larger institutions are not doing. Why is that? Well, in small groups, when you have individualized attention, when you're not a number, you're not an 843 and 845. You're actually Valeria. You're actually Abdiel. You're actually Rocio, and you're recognized. That helps students feel welcome, feel appreciated, and feel like leaders. My father, Dr. Lopez, was a student at Washburn University in his bachelor's degree. He did his master's degree in the University of Florida State, a large institution. And he did his doctoral degree in Colorado State. But he always remembered his bachelor's degree in the small college in Kansas because he was able to meet the president, and the president helped him succeed in life. He was not a number. He was not another large student in a class of 300 students. Okay, he was known. He always said, "Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day." He loved this quote. "Teach a man to fish and feed him for a lifetime. We face the difficulties in society. Because of COVID-19, a lot of people are out of work. A lot of people are changing their lives. But the ones that are getting those necessary skills to succeed beyond this pandemic are the ones that are going to continue to be able to fish. The ones that speak English and Spanish and are excellent in everything they do. Those are the ones who are going to be fishing throughout their lifetime. So most of you, even the oldest person here is probably 18, those ex-students. Around that time was when Washburn was founded as Washburn Elementary School. And throughout the years, it has grown into Washburn's High School. This is when we were all could be together, right? Long time ago, without masks and without distancing. Something impossible today. But we learn how to be stronger. You have faced one of the most difficult things any of our students have ever faced. Being at home on a computer, alone in your room or with your parents, without socializing, missing out on basketball games, volleyball games, laughing and socializing. But I'm sure that you're going to get out of this more resilient. I believe that this group of students that I'm seeing right here, and I'm looking at your faces, and thank you for keeping those cameras on, are going to be the most resilient and the most successful group of students we have ever had. Because you're really going to appreciate what it is to be in school once we get back. Last week, I was visiting a school in Haiti. Haiti, I had an airline ticket to go to Haiti, but Haiti's facing a terrible situation. They're kidnapping students, people, secuestros. And because of this, school has to go online, not only because of COVID. Imagine being in school and worrying about armed gangs coming in to kidnap you and then asking your parents for money. These are the things they are facing. But they're not only kidnapping children, they're also kidnapping priests. They were filming a movie in Haiti, and they kidnapped the actors and the directors. But when I met the students last week, they were so happy to have the opportunity to be in school and learn. Despite their challenges, the poverty, the earthquakes, the hurricanes that we also have faced, they are very happy to learn. And this group of students are the same. When you're happy to learn, when you have that natural curiosity, that's when you're successful. My father, may he rest in peace, passed away in 2019. But he always said something, and we screamed it together in the most recent activities. I am Washburn, you are Washburn, and we are Washburn. Our students have been represented all over the US and here in Puerto Rico, like our students, some of us here, like Abdiel, Rocio, and Valeria. And if I'm missing one of you, I will check the camera and I will recognize you. I just saw you earlier. Represented here in the University of Puerto Rico, in the best universities, whether it's in University of Ponce, Mayagüez, Calle, we have students in Rio Piedras. But why are these students successful? Well, they were also members of the National Honor Society. Gabriel, right now he's in medical school, Escuela de Medicina. Lots of students here are also going to be my doctors and our doctors. It's incredible to see a student go from National Honor Society to become your doctor in the future, or become your lawyer like Idris, who was also part of this organization. And now she's in the best law school, one of the best law schools here in Puerto Rico, La Escuela de Derecho in San Juan. Or Valeria, who recently graduated with her scholarship from the University of St. Lawrence University. Graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology and environmental sciences. And she's about to go into another university that will maybe announce soon. And all our students, whether they're in New York or winning awards here, like Joseph, that won a competition in NASA, and all of our students represented with the Boston Red Sox, on the Maratonista de Cuamo that he's now playing, or Nathanael in New York, got that tool to be able to take on the world. Academic excellence, service, character, responsibility, and being bilingual. Not everybody in Latin America and in Puerto Rico are bilingual. In fact, 77%, el 77% de las personas dicen que no hablan bien inglés en el censo 2020. Only 27% mentioned that they were able to speak English. So I want to motivate you, but also understand that you are the leaders in school. You are the ones that are responsible. You are the ones that are going to lead service. And you're the ones that once we come back to school in person, little by little, are going to lead the way to become leaders, to reestablish our school. Next year, when we come back to school, we're going to have visitors from around the world, from Peru, from Ecuador, from the Dominican Republic, from the United States, and from Puerto Rico to evaluate our school and accreditation. We need this accreditation to be able to become the best. And they're going to be interviewing you, Juliana, Gustavo, Marcela, okay? Andrea, Jorge. They're going to be talking to you about what you have done at the school. Why you? Because you are the leaders, okay? So all of you, Alex, and all of you that I had not mentioned, you are going to be ready to speak with people from around the world in English or in Spanish if they're from Ecuador, to talk about what you have learned and who you have become at Washburn. And you are going to be those students selected as the top students at our institution to represent us in that accreditation review, okay? So I would like to go on with the activity, but I'm very glad to see you here. I'm very glad to see your cameras on, because even though we can't see each other and talk in person, I see your faces. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ronnie Lopez Cepero. A round of applause, please, for those wonderful words. I would like to continue acknowledging, even though she is not here, our administrator, Mrs. Mirna Jul, for whom I ask for a round of applause. And I continue with our social worker, Magali Jimenez. I would also like to point out our advisors for the National Junior Honor Society, Miss Andrealis Lopez, with us right here.
Hello.
And our advisor for the National Honor Society, this is high school, Mr. Bernardino Lopez, for whom I ask a round of applause.
Hello.
Thank you so much. It is time to present officially those students who will become a member of the National Elementary, Junior, and High School Honor Society. As they are called, let us honor them with a round of applause. So let's put our hands together for Jesus Rentas Saldaña, Marcela Cristina Acevedo Brain, Andrea Avilés Miranda, Gustavo André. There I see Daddy putting his hands together for Gustavo André. Andrés Daniel Guzmán Figueroa, Belly Faith Rosario, and Alejandro Santiago Rauser. You made it, congrats. We continue with National Junior Honor Society. Mrs. Lopez, may you please mention them?
Ciliani Burgos Collazo. Lía Victoria Figueroa Rivera. Juliana González González. Alex Moreno Sotomayor. Ahmad Mohammad Said. Claudia Betancourt. Alejandro Negrón. Camila Robles. Y Annelise Baez. Congratulations, guys, for making it into the Junior Honor Society.
Definitely. I totally agree with you, Mrs. Annalise Lopez. And we continue with our advisor for the National Honor Society, Mr. Bermudez, please.
First one, Miranda Chamorro. Sebastián Emanuel. Jair Rodríguez. Jorge Muñoz. Cristal Rodríguez. Claudia Toro. Estefanía Borges. Lara Caraballo. Gerald Rodríguez. Abelardo Broche, disculpa. Valeria Teixeira. Aranza Rivas. Alejandra Gómez. Y por último, Adrián Colón.
Thank you so much. And congratulations to all of you, all of you. You could not have done it better. So we continue now listening to a little bit of the history of the National Honor Society. How did this all start? Miss Andrea Liz Lopez.
The National Honor Society was officially established in 1921, equipped with a constitution, an emblem, and a group of dedicated principals. As coordinators, the organization quickly developed into one of the most important educational groups in the world. Four main purposes have guided chapters of the National Honor Society from the beginning. They are to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render a service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in the students. Over 1 million students are estimated to participate in the National Honor Society, and chapters are found in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, many US territories, and Canada. They can also be found in areas of Asia. They further can be found in international and American schools throughout the globe. The goals of the NHS are to recognize and encourage academic achievement while developing other characteristics essential to citizens in a democracy.
Very good. Thank you so much for those wise words. So as you listened a little bit of the history of the National Honor Society, we know that this is a very recognized society, and it is honestly an honor to be member of such a prestigious society. So we begin with the induction, and it is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Eagle chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the Honor Society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship, represented by Mrs. Ashley Ayala, our pre-K teacher. Mrs. Ashley Ayala, please stand.
Hello, everybody. Scholarship is characterized by commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend the necessary time to cultivate his or her mind in the quest for knowledge. This pillar can only be achieved through diligence and effort. Scholarship means always doing the best work possible, regardless of impending reward.
Thank you so much. We continue with character, represented by Mrs. Wanda Vasquez, our 3rd grade assistant teacher. Please stand, Mrs. Vasquez.
Hello. Character is what distinguishes one individual from another. It is the product of constant striving to make the right choices day after day. A student with good character demonstrate respect, responsibility, truthfulness, fairness, caring, and citizenship in all of their actions.
Thank you so much. Please remain as you are. Followed by character is leadership, represented by our physical education teacher, Mr. Jason Torres. Please rise, Mr. Jason Torres.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy to see each and every one of you here. Leadership. Leaders take the initiative to aid others in a wholesome manner throughout their daily activities. Leaders sacrifice their personal interests in order to yield to the needs of others. Leaders need wisdom and self-confidence to affect change in all aspects of their lives. Some examples of leadership can include, but are not limited to, leading group activities in the classroom and in the community, being an officer in a club, being a primary member of the band or choir, or being the captain of a sports team.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jason Torres. And our fourth pillar is represented by Mr. Jeff Wilson, our history teacher, which is service. Please rise, Mr. Jeff Wilson.
Service. The pillar of service can be reached in many ways. The willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without compensation or recognition of any kind is a quality that is essential in the National Honor Society. As a service club, the National Honor Society is highly concerned with giving its all to the school and community at large.
Thank you so much. Scholarship, character, leader, and service. At this time, I will kindly ask all the advisors and inductees of the National Elementary, Junior, and Honor Society to please rise. Inductees of the National Elementary Honor Society, raise your right hand and hold the candle and repeat the pledge. I pledge to uphold. I don't hear my elementary students. I pledge to uphold.
I pledge to uphold.
The high purposes.
The high purposes.
Of the National Elementary Honor Society.
National Society.
To which I have been selected.
To which
I have been selected.
I will be true to the principles.
I will be true to the principles
For which it stands.
from which it stands
And will maintain and encourage.
and will maintain and encourage
The high standards.
the high standards
Of scholarship.
of scholarship,
Service.
service, leadership,
And character.
and character.
Please remain as you are. Inductees of the National Junior Honor Society, please rise. Raise your right hand, the white candle, and repeat the pledge conducted by the advisor, Ms. Andrea Liz Lopez. Pledge to uphold.
I pledge to uphold
The high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. To which I have been selected.
as you stand.
I will be true to the principles for which it stands.
I will be true to the principles of which it stands.
And will maintain and encourage.
And will maintain and encourage
The high standards.
the high standards
Of scholarship.
of scholarship,
Service. Leadership. And character.
and character.
Please remain standing. Inductees of the National High School Honor Society or National Honor Society. Raise your right hand holding the white candle and repeat the pledge conducted by the advisor, Mr. Bernardino Bermudez.
All right, guys. I pledge to uphold
I pledge to uphold
the high purposes
the high purposes
of the National Honor Society.
National Honor Society
to which I have been selected, I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
Advisors of the National Elementary, Junior, and High School Honor Society, please, we say it once. I hereby declare that inductees are now officially members
Inductees are now officially members
of the National Elementary,
Elementary, Junior,
and High School Honor
Society.
So let us put our hands together for the new members of the National Elementary, Junior, and Senior Honor Society. We may all be seated. We may all be seated. At this time, I will call our college writing teacher and also advisor to welcome the new board members and thanking the outgoing members. You may take over.
All right, hello everybody. First of all, let me introduce myself to those of you who are not really familiar with my person, right, or who I am. So my name is Mr. Bernardino Bermudez. I am the college writing and speech teacher for 7 to 12. And I am also the advisor of the High School National Honor Society. I want to start by congratulating the inducted members and giving them another round of applause, please. Now, I have a few words for the new members. We are here today after a year and a half of different situations that changed our daily routines and prevented us from celebrating the inducting ceremony last year. This demonstrates that throughout hardship, if we persevere, we can make it anywhere. I briefly want to encourage you all to continue giving your best at anything you do and to use this new opportunity to continue growing in every possible way. Maybe 5 years from now, you will be able to say that that simple online ceremony that we had back in April 2021 was the beginning of a lifetime journey. I hope we can make the best of the opportunities that are yet to come during the following year and use it to grow in all the different aspects of life. Once again, congratulations, Eagles. Now I will leave you with our outgoing president, Valeria Teixeira, who has a few words for you. Valeria, you may take it away.
Good afternoon, Washburn School Board of Directors, teachers, returning members and inductees of the National Honor Society, and guests. It has been an honor to have been president of Washburn School's National Honor Society for 3 consecutive years. To the members of the society, thank you for giving me the opportunity. This experience has been a blessing, and my passion for both service and leadership have grown thanks to it. These last few years have been difficult for us all. We've survived 2 hurricanes, earthquakes, and now a global pandemic. Despite how challenging the ongoing pandemic and online classes have been for students, this year's returning members and inductees of the school's National Honor Society have managed to excel in all of its 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These students are committed to learning and growing, both academically and personally. With the knowledge they acquire, they have a strong desire to contribute to the world in a positive way. Also, these students engage in meaningful acts of service, helping those in need. They are leaders. They carry themselves with dignity and take responsibility for their actions. Finally, these students have endless virtues, such as perseverance, respect, integrity, honesty, and sacrifice. For these reasons, being a member of the National Honor Society is an honor for the student and for those who have supported them along the way. Having said this, congratulations to this year's returning members and inductees. Your dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice have gotten you all to where you are today. Keep up the excellent work, and you will achieve anything and everything that you put your mind to. However, we can't forget to thank the people who have supported us along the way. Thank you to all the parents, grandparents, siblings, and other loved ones who have supported and loved our students along the way. I also want to congratulate our new president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and vocals, who will be presented shortly. Your fellow members and inductees voted for you all based on the leadership, responsibility, commitment, and overall good character you have demonstrated during your time at Washburn. I encourage you to set good examples for the members of the society so that together you can all set good examples for the rest of the Washburn school community. Last year, our time together was cut short because of the pandemic. Therefore, I truly hope the upcoming school year is promising for the National Honor Society here at Washburn. Members and inductees, continue to demonstrate scholarship, service, leadership, and character in your everyday lives. Once again, thank you for having chosen me as your president. I will remember and cherish it forever. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Valeria. Good job.
Thank you.
I want to mention
We
quickly.
love you.
I want to mention quickly. I want to say thank you also to your family that are present. When the school was just 17 and 42 students, now we're over a community of almost 250. But back in the day when the school was starting, her grandmother, Mrs. Denise Cancel, some of you may remember her. Those of you that are in high school, she was one of our first English teachers, and she set the way along with the other teachers that were here to make this school an excellent school, the school that's recognized here in southern Puerto Rico as one of the best schools, but also in English. I also want to thank also her mom and father. Her father is also present with us, serving our country. We appreciate your service and everything you do for the United States and for the territories in Puerto Rico. Thank you, David, and the rest of the Teixeira family.
All right, thank you very much. We now continue with three ex-students of Washburn that they already graduated, but they were part of the old board of directors of the National Honor Society. And I would like to ask Abdiel, Valeria, and Rocio to each and every one of you express a few words to the new members of the National Honor Society. Please, let's start with Abdiel.
Oh.
Good afternoon. Well, most of you know my name is Abdiel Fontaine, and as most of you already know, I am a former student of Washburn School and an Honor Society member. Congratulations to all of you for taking part of the National Honor Society and for almost finishing this semester in general. I know it has not been an easy year, but here we are in your initiation, and that could mean you guys have been doing great so far. Keep up striving for more and do not settle for less than what you guys deserve. My advice to you guys is to never give up. I know you guys hear this everywhere, but trust me, those three words hold a lot. Every decision you guys make now is going to reflect on your future. So do everything with the means of getting far in life and give you all in the process. I know sometimes it may feel like we got lost in the process, but everything is in reminding yourself what you're doing, and where you want to be in the future.
Wow.
Thank you, Abdiel.
Wonderful, Abdiel.
Thank you, Abdiel. Now, let's give the opportunity to Valeria.
Good afternoon. My name is Valeria Colon. For those who don't know me, I am a former student at Washburn. and member of the National Honor Society. Firstly, I want to congratulate all the inductees because I really think this is a really big step you guys are taking in your educational life. The National Honor Society is not just any society. I believe that this society pushes you to be better, and it is one that helps you in the future too, whether you notice it or not. Being a member will open many doors in the future, and for those who take advantage of it, they will be endless. And now this is something I really want you guys to take into heart. Take every opportunity you're giving. If you're able to do it, get to know people and learn from them, whether it's members, peers, or the people you meet along the way, because they are the ones that are going to help you and the ones that are going to encourage you to be better and to really strive for greatness. So with that being said, I want to congratulate you all again. And yeah, this is an amazing step you're taking. And I really think you have a really bright future in front of you.
Thank you, Valeria, for those beautiful
Thank you, Valeria.
words.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Good job.
Now let's give the opportunity to Rocio.
Good afternoon. As the majority of you know, if not all, my name is Rocio Quintana, and I was part of the directive as a secretary from 2017 through 2020. Throughout all those years, I vowed to follow through with the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society alongside my classmates. Now, first and foremost, I would like to congratulate the new members. As for the new secretary, I would like for you to please enjoy this new role. To make the most of this new experience, I trust that you will take upon this new role with grace and resilience, to take steps with integrity and drive, as long as it is for the greater good of everybody. If I could do it, you definitely could. Look at the sky. That is your potential. Forget the self-doubts, face challenges, and follow through with it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rocio. Can you, let me get a quick picture of, let me see if I can get you in that view. Does anybody have the view of the 4 students on the computer?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I eliminated that view by accident. Let me see if I can get it. Yes, if you can get those 4 students, and also mention where are you represented and what are you doing right now? Abdiel, Valeria, and Rocio, what institutions?
Well, I am currently studying in La UPR en Mayagüez, also known as Colegio. And I also decided to join ALS, which is an association that dedicates itself to sign language.
Wow.
So
excellent.
other than that, I decided to take a new step and begin to study psychology.
Oh, great. See, and that's an example, right? But in Mayagüez, we have students that we have a lot of representation there over the years. And even though we are small groups in high school, some are closer to graduating and like Rocio starting out. Abdiel and Valeria?
I am studying in La Católica de Ponce, and I am an accounting major.
Great. Thank you, Valeria. Excellent. And Abdiel?
Also in UPR of Mayagüez, and I'm studying engineering chemic. And right now, thanks to the Honor Society, I'm a member of the NSLS.
Okay.
And that is because you're studying chemical engineering, right, Abdiel? So that what is that? So you can explain to the parents that are here.
Wait, the NSLS or?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
The NSL. I'm confused.
The NSLS is the National Society of Leadership.
Okay.
Nice.
So as you see, whether they're here in Puerto Rico or abroad, they continue to join organizations as accounting majors, as future psychologists, as future chemical engineers. Abdiel joined us with the Washburn Baseball Academy. So he came in as an athlete. And we always like to mention that, an excellent athlete, an excellent student. And all of you, Rocio and Valeria, were at Washburn since they were little. And they probably remember Mrs. Cancel that I mentioned earlier. So thank you. Let's get that quick picture in. The same way at the end, I'm gonna ask you students, all of you in elementary, and then the high school, just to pose for a picture. We'll screenshot. Okay, so let's get our former graduates here. If anybody can do that. Okay.
Okay.
Jeez, there we go. Thank you.
Thank you. Bermudez, you got it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We shall continue.
We shall, yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you, all of you. Now I want to officially present the new board of directors for the following year. So as president, we have Jorge Munoz. As vice president, we have Alejandro Negron. Secretary, Stefania Borges. Treasurer, Miranda Chamorro. Vocals, Claudia Toro, Sebastián Emanuel, and Lara Caraballo. Congratulations to all of you. Now, if I am not wrong, I believe our incoming president, Jorge Munoz, has a few words for all of you.
First things first, congratulations to all the inductees that have managed to reach this far. And furthermore, good afternoon, Mrs. Figueroa, School Director, Mr. Bermudez, the National Honor Society Moderator, to all Washburn School Administration, board members of the National Honor Society, teachers, parents, students, and friends. I am thankful and humbled to be here as the new president of the National Honor Society. I understand the times we are living are out of the ordinary and things that have changed for us as students drastically. It is time to regroup and move forward, turning the adversity into motivation to achieve our goals as individuals and as a community. We need to stay focused, work hard, and keep developing our values that this organization stands for. I want to leave you with this quote by an American author named Jim George. Adversity gives you the opportunity to exhibit righteous character. I have faith that things will get better soon. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Very true. Thank you.
Thank you, Jorge.
Thank you very much. Ms. Arroyo, I believe you...
Well, just like Mr. Jorge Munoz said, first is first. And I must say that listening to Abdiel, Valeria Colon, Rocio, Valeria Teixeira, Jorge, and looking at all the students that I had the honor to give class brought tears to my eyes because they seem so mature and what was taught was well taught and is well used. So I must congratulate you all. I am so very proud of each and every one. And to bring the ceremony to a closing, if no one has further information or would like to express themselves? No? Well, I would like to thank our advisors and the members of the induction ceremony for their hard work in organizing this year's induction. Please join me in thanking them with a round of applause. Thank you all for attending our National Honor Society induction ceremony. And before concluding with this meaningful and special event, please join me once again, but now applauding all of our new members of the National Honor Society. Congratulations to all of you. Mr. Ronnie Lopez Cepero, would you like to close the
Yes,
ceremony?
of course. Yes. Something that I would like to do, I see those students that are elementary, like Alex and Andres and Ciliani, all these elementary students here, Belly Faith, Andrea, Gustavo Baez, and Sebastian. Marcela. I want you to smile to the camera, okay? Alejandro, everybody here. If I didn't mention your name, it's because I'm going through your names as I see them, but I see you all, okay? All those new elementary students. Who's going to support me for the pictures here? Ashley or Bermudez?
I can.
Okay, so yes. Let's take those pictures. A big smile. And those of you that are not a part of elementary, just in case you're in the picture, smile too, okay? All right, the big smile. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Great.
It's 3 pages.
Y'all look wonderful.
They
We have 3 pages
have
of students, so stay
Yep.
smiling for a while.
So
Do a
stay
long
smiling.
cheese. Cheese.
Oh, how wonderful.
You know why we say cheese? Because when you say the word cheese, tiene que ser como cheese, and you have to smile. So
Cheese.
Okay. Now let's get all the students from the middle school and the high school. All of your beautiful, handsome faces. Jair, Jorge, Aranza, I see you all. Claudia, Adrián Colón, Cristal, everybody here. Let's get a big smile for the picture. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna freeze for a little while. Okay, thank you. Did we get him?
Hi, Melissa.
Great. So as we transition back to school, you are the leaders. You are the ones that are going to lead the way. And to maintain your status, you have to continue to serve, to show that everyday scholarship, everyday learning and growing, not only in school. It's taking every educational opportunity, like Rocio mentioned. She found another educational opportunity and she's learning sign language, lenguaje de señas. Everyday service. Every time that we have an opportunity, like recently, we went to an orphanage and we donated supplies. Be there, donate, give, contribute. When there's opportunities for leadership in the school and the different clubs and organizations or outside in sports, take that leadership position. And when you have to demonstrate your character in difficult times, when people are fighting loneliness and anxiety and all these difficult things that we're going through as a country, as a people, be those people that are strong and showing how to lead the way. Okay. And I want you to all do something that I'm sure a founder of the school and my father would have done. Okay. So I want you to, some of you turn on your mics if you can, and we're going to say, I am Washburn. You are Washburn and we are Washburn. So turn on some of your mics so we can hear it. Even though it's kind of messy, I know it's going to be kind of crazy because of the microphone. Let's all do it together, okay? All right.
Crazy, fun, and important.
Can I hear you? Are we there? Say hello.
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 I heard a chorus of beautiful voices saying hello. Thank you. All right, let's go. I am Washburn.
I am Washburn.
It could be a little louder. Let's do it again. Everybody get on, turn on your mic. I want to hear a mess. I am Washburn.
I am Washburn.
I'm Washburn.
You are Washburn.
You are Washburn.
We are Washburn.
We are Washburn.
Big round of applause. Eagles. Fly high. Have a great day. And remember, the last thing I want to,
Before you go, as a reminder, those who just got inducted, you can pick up your certificate, your official certificate of the National Honor Society, Friday from 3 onward. Okay, from 3 to 4. Okay, we're gonna be here and like all the teachers and advisors, and we're going to be giving you the certificate.
Yes. So remember, de 3 a 4 pueden venir a recoger su certificate.
3 to 4.
Y es bien importante, perdóname, Ronnie, y es bien importante, mayormente, ¿verdad? Desde los chiquititos que son los que están comenzando ahora, comiencen a trabajar y a montar un portafolio. Todas estas cosas es importante que usted la evidencie, porque en el futuro y cuando usted llegue, como lo hemos dicho toda esta tarde en la universidad, todo esto le va a servir a usted para dentro de todo abrir el camino. ¿Okay?
Una cosa último que voy a decir, que vimos, lo voy a decir en español, que vimos que este año por la pandemia, alrededor de 900 universidades pusieron el SAT, que es el examen de admisión, como si fuera el College Board en Puerto Rico, pusieron el examen de admisión como opcional. Por ende, ¿qué criterio usaban? Esto fue uno de los años más difíciles en la historia, en toda la historia para entrar a la universidad, lamentablemente para los seniors también, por la competencia. Porque, por ejemplo, si MIT solicitaban 16,000 por año, ahora solicitaron 100,000 porque no pidieron la prueba como requisito. Por ende, ¿qué distingue al estudiante uno que el otro? Si la prueba no es solamente lo que está haciendo la misión, pues es cómo escriben. Por eso es que toman el curso desde séptimo grado en adelante de College Writing, porque cómo usted escribe va a ser la clave para entrar. Eso es lo primero. Pero también es las organizaciones que pertenece al estudiante y tienen que tener evidencias. Y le invito a tomar fotos, a recopilar esa evidencia en un portafolio digital, como si fuera un álbum de Facebook, como guardar las cosas, todo lo que ellos hagan de servicio, todo lo que hagan de liderazgo, todo lo que hagan en este tipo de organizaciones, sea el año que viene cuando lo hagamos en persona, porque esperamos que todos ustedes se mantengan en la sociedad de honor y si se puede hacer en persona se hará. Y que usen eso porque sabemos que las universidades se están transformando en las admisiones. Así que veo aquí padres con ustedes. Le invito también a darle un abrazo a sus padres, darle un agradecimiento. Be thankful. I see Ciliani and I see Juliana next to your mother. Give them a quick hug, okay? Give your parents a hug, Marcela and everybody there. I know it's kind of, cuando son chiquitos, you know, it's kind of awkward. I'm doing this in the camera. I don't want to do it, but you're going to think, our parents are not with us forever, and I'm evidence of that. And I wish that we always wish that we could hug our parents one more time. So take a little moment. If you're with your parent or with your grandparent, or if you're high school and you're alone right now, well, fine, you can see them later. But take a little time to do that. Si no tienen sus padres con ustedes, o abuelos, o papás, pues cuando lleguen le dan gracias. ¿Okay? Aquellos que sus padres o sus abuelos o sus tíos o quien sea que están con ustedes apoyándote en tu aventura de vida, le dan ese abrazo. Thank you. Okay. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
everyone. Have a wonderful rest of.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations to everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Bye.
Afternoon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.